Welcome back, everyone, to Anonymous Addiction Deprogramming Podcast. I'll be your host. I'm Bobby C, and this is As Bobby C Sees It. My opinion does matter. Today, I'm going to be titling this Praying for Salvation in Alcoholics Anonymous. There's a lot of praying going on, and that's okay. Hey, you believe in prayer? I believe prayer I believe prayer works. And I believe that affirmation works. I believe it's the energy, it's the vibration, it's the attention, it's my will and my care, whatever I put my desire to and my care towards will come true. But I believe in giving good, positive intention out into people, the world, or whatever. I believe in that. But I believe Alcoholics Anonymous is a religion. Nothing wrong with that. I decided to leave years ago. I came in 40 years ago in Alcoholics Anonymous, but I was raised Catholic. I was born Catholic. My mom gave me, well, I wasn't born Catholic. I was born without any religion, and my mom passed on her Catholicism, her Catholic religion to me. I didn't have a choice. Today I have choices. I believe in the power of choice. Let's get the definition of religion. A system that determines one's worldview, the belief in and worship of a superhuman power, especially a God, a particular system of faith and worship, a personal set or institutionalized system of religion, attitudes, beliefs, and practices. Sounds like Alcoholics Anonymous? It is. I left one religion, went into another religion, one cult into another cult. I admit it, I did. And all religions, I believe, is indoctrinated systems. They're all, religion is a slavery, I believe. So that's the definition of religion. The prayers work. Yeah, I believe they work even without the word God, So let's get into it. We're titling this Praying for Salvation in Alcoholics Anonymous. We're going to go through all the prayers. Okay, we'll start out with, in the big book, my big book over here, third step prayer, page 63. God, I offer myself to thee to build with me and do with me as thy wilt. Relieve me of the bondage of self. Relieve me of the bondage of self. Self-will? So, your mind? Nah. It's our thinking that got us here, right? Don't think, don't drink, go to meetings. Don't think. So that's the first prayer that comes to mind. Third step prayer, God, I offer myself to thee. Then we get into the 7-step prayer, which is in the big book, 7-step prayer, my creator, I am now willing that you should have all of me. I'm giving you all of me, because I'm going to give you my will, my life. And I'm going to give you so you could take care of me. God, a sponsor, priest, or whatever. I'm going to give all of you. 7-step prayer. My creator, I'm now willing that you should have all of me, good and bad. I pray that you now remove from me every single defect of character which stands in the way of my usefulness to you and my fellow. People, they stay in Alcoholics Anonymous for years. They're doing all these steps, working with all these sponsors, and they're wondering, why in the hell isn't God or you or AA removing these things from me? Little do they know, it has to come from me. It had to come from me. I take credit for it. It has to come. You are the solution. We are the solution. Let's get back into it. Okay, that's 7-step prayer. If you have a sponsor, if you have a real good sponsor that works the steps, they're going to tell you at night, do your prayers. In the morning, do your prayers. Okay? You're not praying enough. You got to get down to your knees and do some praying. Dr. Bob used to bring the people up, his sponsorees, bring them up and have them drop to their knees right in front of them. Let's see. Serenity prayer. So in the step book, here's the step book. Serenity prayer right here in the step book, page 41, third step. God, I offer myself to thee. God, grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thy will, not mine, be done. You could say that prayer with it. You could say any of these prayers, leave the word God out, and it's still the same. It's taking us from the overwhelmed thinking of whatever we're going through that creates this uh, anxiety in our bodies from our mind, from our thinking, creates this emotion trauma bond. And so when we say the prayer, it does work. It distracts us and takes us to the prayer. We change our energy vibration. We move it. Affirmation works, yeah. Law of attraction. So third step prayer. Oh, the word in this, just to touch base on the third step in the big book, in the step book, the word dependence is over, repetition is the mother of brainwashing. And they got it down because Rockefeller, he knew all this from the beginning. Dependent. How dependent? Unconscious of dependency. That's all they say. It's like written 15 times just in the step book. Why? Because I made a decision to turn my will and my life over to the care of God as we understood him. We understood him. It's still God. You're still worshiping God. As you understand him, nobody understands. If you understand creator, then you are the creator, I guess. I don't know. Serenity prayer. Yeah, dependencies over and over in that page. 7-step humility. This 7th step in here, the word humility. Over and 34 times the word humility, because humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. Humbly asked. Oh, I humbly asked you to remove my shortcomings. The problem is people they go insane waiting for God to remove the insanity that they're talking about. Because no one's coming to save you. It comes from you. No one's coming to save you. Prayers, getting back to all the prayers. Humility, 37 times mentioned, because you must be humble. Humility as a word, humility. To gain humility is something to be desired. Humiliation, repetition. 11-step prayer. Let's talk about the 11th step prayer. Oh, this is big Catholic prayer. Father Edward Dowling, Jesuit priest, Catholic Church, sponsored Bill for over 20 years. That was Bill W. sponsor, a Jesuit priest. They didn't get all these prayers from the Catholic Church. Why does everybody send their sponsorees to the Matt Talbot Religious Retreat, Catholic Church? Check out Matt Talbot. Look him up. Matt Talbot. You've been to a Matt Talbot retreat? Probably. So we got on page 99 at the 11th step in the step book, St. Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me a channel of thy peace, that where there is hatred, I may sow love, that where there is wrong, I may bring the spirit of forgiveness, that where there is discord, I may bring harmony. Yeah, it's a lengthy prayer. I'm not going to say it all. But when I'm asking for these things, it's a good thing, because I'm asking myself for it. When I'm praying to myself, because I am God. Okay, I am this God that they talk about, that they want to keep us in a matrix and think it's outside of us. It's all inside of us. So when I pray, Bobby, make me a channel of thy peace, that where there is hatred, I may sow love. It's telling me, don't hate, love. I got to change. I got to do some changing. How about the how about our Father at the end of the meeting? We all hold hands. Another one I learned in the Catholic Church: Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. At the end of the meeting. When I was about 5, I don't know how young, when I had to do my when I had to do my confirmation and all that up with the little white suit in the Catholic Church and stand in line and act of contrition, I had to memorize the act of contrition. Oh my God, I'm heartily sorry to having offended thee. I detest all my sins because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. How do I still remember that? I mean, I haven't said that, but it's in there. Subconscious, unconscious, repetition. It's in there. Oh, yeah. Third step, seventh step, 11th step, serenity prayer. Our Father who art in heaven. It's a distraction, and it works. Grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change. I'm saying it to myself. I'm repeating it. I'm affirming these things to myself. I'm directing my attention, my energy, vibrational energy to a higher consciousness, a higher self, because that's what we're all trying to obtain here, a higher self. So I just wanted to touch base with that. You get to check out the definition of religion. A lot of praying going on. I'm not just saying anything good or bad. If you believe, if you want a religion, Alcoholics Anonymous, I'd rather join the Catholic Church than Alcoholics Anonymous if you want a religion. But if you want an addiction religion created by Rockefeller, over 80 years ago, Alcoholics Anonymous is a good religion. Me personally, I believe all religions are enslavement. Government is an enslavement. That's a religion. Politics are religion. Worshiping whatever you want to worship is a religion. But Alcoholics Anonymous just admitted it's a religion. I went from one religion to another. I was very cognitive dissonant, because I was missing something. So I tried to even go to the Christian fellowships. I went to the Christian fellowships and sat into some big Bible studies, and I couldn't. It didn't resonate. It wasn't, like truth resonates in my body. When I hear it, I know it's, it's true. It rings true. It resonates with me. None of it never resonated. I always seen through it. I don't know why, but I always could see through the veil of the BS, the bullshit of religion. I could see it. I could see the veil. No one's coming to save me. If it's up to me, I mean, if it's meant to be, it's up to me, and it's free. So I just wanted to touch base with that. Praying for salvation in Alcoholics Anonymous. Pray yourself to sobriety, everyone. Take care. See you on the next podcast. I'll be leaving you now. Check me out. And TikTok, I got to say this real quick. I'm having a problem with TikTok. TikTok don't like me for some reason. And I thought that was so, I don't know. I'm thankful for YouTube. YouTube is, check me out on Anonymous Addiction, as Bobby C sees it, My Truth About AA over there on Facebook private group. So we'll be seeing you later. Take care.